T.I. Jones, hailing from the Great White North. We just saw Canada have a pretty solid win. Excellent job by the ladies of Canada. Great work by Russia also. Able to shut down the big scoring jams from Canada on that last game. Very impressive.
Yeah. I think both you and I were on that game on different roles.
Yeah, I was on the broadcast. You were on the house call.
I was on the house, yeah.
It's very exciting, though.
Canada scored 139 in the first 4 jams, but then Russia in the next 4 jams, Canada scored 45, so they really changed it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was good to see, and it'll be interesting to see what we see here from the USA and España.
Well, speaking of España, let me do a little roster rundown for you.
Yeah, please, I'll leave this one to you.
Número 0 is Syntax Error. Number 11, or 11, is Darth Vader. 10 is Caperu. 111 is Arocha. 15 is Furia Poligoneda. 20 is Mati. 247 is Mia Palau. Número 3, Bicha. 50, Snow Black. 52, Bambi Killer. 63, Pera Peligro. Oh, this is going to be a rough one for a girl who doesn't really speak a ton of Spanish. All right, we got this, guys. We got this. 107. All right. 718. I almost had it, you guys. I'm really sorry. Alioli. 78 is the Capitana Hija de Odin. 86, Hawaii. 77. 877, Mariquita. Lo siento, pero solamente hablo un poquito español. But I'm trying.
There was a reason why I left that roster to you.
Mis amigos de colegio diga que...
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. They trusted me enough to speak Spanish in high school. That was a very long time ago. So what do we got here, King Crazy, my dear?
For USA in the blue, we have 07, Jackie Daniels. Captain for this bout is 143, Border Shot Caller. 1600 is Asia Gare. Wearing 18 is V-Diva. Number 3, Satan's Little Helper. 314 is Caffeine. 33, Lacey Knight. 340 is Bonnie Thunders. Wearing 4 will be Jess Rivas. The number 5 is Smarty Pants. 50 is Scald Eagle. Wearing 6, it's not rocket science. 68 is Sexy Slady. 77 with the star for this first jam is Laura Much. And number 99 is Tracy Akers. So for those of you just joining us here on the S1 track at the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup, this is USA in the blue versus Spain in the yellow. And that is Furia, number 15 for Spain with the star.
Yeah, and she's going off against Lauren Much, number 77 in blue for America.
5 seconds, here we go.
So USA Derby is starting out with a quick push. Lauren Much trying to fight her way. She gets past number 52, almost all the way around. Yep, she is going to be lead jammer first. But Mira out of the pack. Oh, that is number 15, Furia. Yeah, Much is forced to call it. That's very impressive this early in the game. Congratulations to Spain. Lots of people in the audience very happy about that, King Crazy.
And they're very pleased on the bench as well. It looked for a minute like she was going to get lead jammer as the door opened up on the outside. Lauren Much just nipped through. So this time we have 5-0. Very familiar sight of Scald Eagle.
Yeah, and she's facing off against Darth Vader. That is numero 11. And you know, I gotta say, in the game of roller derby, there's a lot of victories and not just one that comes out on top. Holding Team USA to a 0-0 jam, that is a definite victory. But out on the track, we do have a lead jammer. That is Scald Eagle, number 54.
It's a lovely little bit of offense there from Etala Rocha. Opened the door and allowed Darth Vader to get through and complete their initial pass.
Nice one-footed call of the jam by Scald Eagle, only picking up 4 points because Darth Vader was about to breach the pack. She did not get any points on that last pass.
Scald on the 1 foot had the eagle wings out to help keep balance.
Yeah, but holding Scald Eagle to only 4 points is phenomenal. Watch this, forcing her way
Great
through past
strength.
that pivot. Beautiful, beautiful replay. Thank you for that, Derby Ducks Productions.
So we have number 3, Satan's Little Helper, up against number 63, Perra Peligro.
Oh, you're getting there.
Getting there.
Perra,
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 Perra.
Peligro. She is a dangerous dog. That is Satan's Little Helper. The back of her jersey does say Davila, but that is her family name. Her Derby name to her family here is Satan's Little Helper. So we do have a lead jammer. It's declared in the favor of Satan herself.
Coming around is the V-Diva doing some great work along with Slady. That is a 2-wall you don't want to be seeing as a jammer.
I was going to say, I do want to see it, but not if I'm jamming. No, definitely not, sir. 5 more points picked up by Satan's Little Helper.
Inside line opens up. Beautiful seal from Beecher on the inside to open the door.
Yeah, that was excellent offense on the part of Beecher. So we did have that bit of a star stash by Perra Peligro. And she gets out. Jam gets called by Satan after picking up 4 more points. Ooh, the crowd is loving this game already. It's so exciting. I'm so excited.
Not bad after 3 minutes in. And don't forget the official mouthguard of the 2018 World Derby World Cup is CC Mouthguards. There's that inside seal again for the open door. Great work, it says Beecher there with the lovely offensive sweep.
So we have number 0. It's Syntax Arrow. Whoa,
Lead jammer!
Yeah, we both got so excited in the booth. Oh my goodness, that was phenomenal. That was a perfect opening of the inside lane. Syntax Arrow made no errors and got lead jammer immediately. Lauren Much dragged all the way to the back of the pack. Crazy.
Bambi Killer doing a great job on the drawback there. So we've got a split pack. We've got Lauren Much finds the gap on the inside. Hop, skip and a jump. But that'll be the first 5 points for Spain. Hit it and quit it. And everyone around us on track 1 is on their feet.
Wow, that was just fantastic right there. Let's take a look at this again.
So what happened? Because it just,
the anticipation of the start, she just kind of juked and everybody looked to the outside. Bam, right up the inside goes Syntax Error. Fantastic maneuvering of the track.
Looked like Caffeine was playing to do offense and swept from the inside, which just opened that door.
Yeah, I mean, but it was perfect timing for the jammer from España. They're on the board. 5 para España, 13 for America.
So we have Scald Eagle is up against Caparu. Caparu, is that right?
Caparu.
Caparu. Scald Eagle does pick up lead jammer backwards, just gets through the pack.
Caparu being stuck behind that wall of blue again. V-Diva and Sexy Slady. Boy, what a dream to watch, but a nightmare to go up against.
And just in case you thought it was easy, Lacey Knight's there to help them as well.
And Scald Eagle cacawed her way to 5 points.
So the stars are down for Spain. Looks like they have been passed to number 78. That is Ihad Deodin.
Yeah, Ihad Deodin is the pivot. She did receive that star. She hasn't been able to capitalize on it quite yet because she is now going to the penalty box for a cutting of the track, unfortunately.
This is the first power jam that we've seen either way. And Scald Eagle jigs to the outside, move on the inside. That familiar stance going around the corner.
You know, and this is also the first double-digit jam that we've seen. And the fact that it's taken all the way to the 5th jam, that's pretty impressive to show that Spain has some fire under their skates. And they're forcing Team USA to call jams early. Got
to be very happy with that. With that start for the Spanish, they've got to be pleased.
Yeah, that's a 15-point jammeroonie for Scald Eagle. We want to say thank you so much to S1 Helmets. Of course, we are on the S1 Helmet Company track, the official helmet of the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup. So we have Satan's Little Helper at the start line, ready to go. She is skating unopposed because Ihad Deodin is in the penalty box.
Big collision there, but Satan's Little Helper keeps going. Nice offensive sweep. Opened the door. Another lead jam for USA. Estela Rocha is going to sit in the penalty box. That's the Spanish pivot just as the Spanish jammer comes out. But 5 more points picked up by Satan's Little Helper. As we have jammer Ihad Deodin.
Yeah, Ihad Deodin is back on the track. Spain is down by 1 blocker. Of course, you mentioned the pivot. Very tight formation by USA, doing a bit of a shift back and forth, a la the good old days of a typewriter. Wow, Drew, one of the bench coaches for Team USA, was screaming for them to call the jam, trying to
Trying to ice the pivot. Eterorocha, who's got, I think I saw a signal 3 seconds to her bench.
Well, we have a little bit of confusion here. Hopefully we'll be able to clarify that a bit for you. But yeah, that was a jam called. 37 on the board for USA, 5 for España. So we're going to have Lauren Much, number 77. She's going to be taking on numero 15. That is Furia Poligo Nera.
Lauren Much gets through very quickly for lead jammer. Eterorocha coming out of the box, offering the offense for Faria. But Tracy Akers, the pivot, shuts the inside line down.
Wow, Much just skated through that like nobody was even there. She just picked up another 5 points for Team USA. Furia trying to fight her way through. I believe that was a star pass to the pivot. But that pivot, guess who you're tangling with? That's V-Diva. That's not a good time.
Well, I'm not sure if that was called. I think it was just one tap on the hip, not two. So the jam wasn't called. It's got to be repeated taps, of course, to end the jam. Eterorocha has the start for Spain, held back by Slady and V-Diva again. It's that pairing.
Killer job at that top of the pack. Numero 3, that's Bicha. She was unrelentless on Lauren Much, but Lauren Much did finally get by, picking up 5 more points for USA.
See, Eterorocha, regular viewers of WFTDA.tv will recognise. London roller girl skater started as a jammer before moving into blocking.
Arocha.
Oh,
cool. All right, so Lauren Much picking up 5 more points. Trying to see what's going. We got to.
Eterorocha being drawn back and just taking the time, trying to see if the space can open up. But now Lauren Much has called that jam off.
Yeah, she called it after picking up 4 more points, trying to widen that gap just ever so slightly. 5 on the board for España, 61 for USA.
So you see Eterorocha coming back looking a little bit forlorn there as Lauren Much
She almost got by. I'm sorry, that's going to be 62 points. My apologies. Thank you, Jonesy. Way to catch that, my friend.
And we have a team timeout called by España.
All right, so that's a team timeout charged to the bench of España. So let me say this. I am so excited to be on this call with the two of you. I know the viewers at home are excited to be watching this game. But you know what would be super duper duper exciting is if they would hashtag about it. So we could see how much fun they were having at home. Because I know how much fun I'm having here. Like, this is a hella rad experience, personally. So if you want to hashtag your viewing parties, I don't know, anything that you're doing, take any photos of your teams, of your pets, of your kiddos, of your whatever you got to show.
Or even just saying hi to us.
Yeah, if you want. Well, if you want to. I mean, I guess we're kind of boring, but you know, it's cool. If you have your own sparkle and shine outfit, a lot of us announcers have kind of decided we're going to get a little fancy. Although King Crazy's here in his slick denim look, very nice. But yeah, take some photos.
Denim. Where'd you get denim from?
I thought you were wearing a Canadian tuxedo. That was the last game.
No.
No, but if you could, we would love to see what you're doing at home in Derby Nation since you are not here with us. Check it out. Hashtag RDWC 2018. So we got some great intel here, King Crazy. What do you got for me?
Yeah, Lauren Much has put up a 25-point jam. That last jam, that's the highest scoring jam so far. Looking to beat that now will be Skull Eagle. Started well as lead jammer.
Yeah, she's out of the pack, unopposed. The jammer for
Darth Ada.
Yeah, that's Darth Ada.
Beautiful move around the outside. Darth Ada coming around, having cleared the pack. Skull Eagle, massive hit. Sit down. I just want to say, Val, did you know that by the age of 14, girls are dropping out of sports at twice the rate of boys?
It's sad, but it's true. Let's change that, everyone.
We think that roller derby can help change that, and you can learn more about this at girlsontrackfoundation.org.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sad that that's the reality. So let's change that world, shall we?
Absolutely.
We got 5 on the board for España. We got 66 for USA. Number 3, that's Satan's Little Helper doing the dance against number 63. That's Perra Peligro.
I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, that's cool. So I got Peligro is jamming. She's stuck behind that wall of blue. Satan's Little Helper, meanwhile, is in fact your lead jammer for Team USA.
While I do love announcing international teams, I also know my limits.
That's fair. Well, the sky's the limit when you're Satan's Little Helper. She got out of the pack, picking up another 5 points. Looking for some recognition from the bench, getting a little bit of feedback from Coach Drew.
Yeah, I love the little pirouette move to get through at the end of that last scoring pass. Back in again now, a little bit tougher. There's Lacey Knight trying the drawback on Perra. I can't roll my R's. I'm English.
Go with peligro.
We don't do it. Peligro.
Much easier.
Yeah, probably.
Es más fácil. All right, so Satan's little helper out and around for another 5 points.
It's interesting to see USA have got non-skating members acting as mirror bench. And depending on where the jammers are, they're looking either for the bench or the mirror bench after every pass to see, do we keep going, do we call it, what are we doing, what's the plan?
That's one of the things I love about coming to such a globally huge event like this. Mirror bench is something I've never heard, and I've been doing this for 14 years. Thank you for the new term. That's absolutely fantastic. I think in North America, maybe I'm wrong, you can speak to this as well. Oh, see, this is different. I love roller derby. Okay, Jonesy just informed us that they're called the third base coach. Yeah, but in the States, we call them corner coaches. Isn't it fascinating? We're all, see, and you've never heard it either. So we're all speaking the language of derby, and don't we love that derby language? Back to the action on the track. We got 5 on the board for España. 81 para USA.
Show off. Laura Much gets through, picks up Lee Jammer, but has company. Syntax error, maybe 20 feet behind. But we know how fast Laura Much is.
We do. She is muchly fast.
Trying to pick off the low-hanging fruit at the back.
Did she score any points? No, unfortunately. Syntax error did not get any points, but Lauren
did. Much picked up the single point.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is the one.
Yeah, exactly. You only need to win by 1. We'll say here's that start again on the replay. I'll say replay this one. We'll say thanks to Roller Derby City. Has been skater owned and operated. It means supporting the roller derby community is at the heart of what we do, and we've been proudly supporting local roller derby since we began back in 2010.
Gotta love that derby support. Thank you so much to everybody that's tuning in at home at Derby Nation. All right, we got Furia is jamming again against Scald Eagle.
Scald Eagle again finds the inside line, uses the length of stride to get through and hop over and complete that initial pass. As we have Furiales bouncing from side to side, but just can't get past that fall wall. Lacey Knight, V-Diva, Tracy Akers, and Sexy Slady. Ouch. Scald Eagle does get through. Tougher time on the first scoring pass than the initial, but another 5. Interesting to see that Bonnie Thunders has been playing this game, but has been on as a blocker and hasn't actually jammed.
Yeah, I mean, she did jam in the game that we called, the last USA game that we called, but no, so far solely in the pack. Very awesome to see Bonnie Thunders playing a different position than what we're usually used to.
Scald Eagle there trying a little bit of maybe eat the baby. Didn't quite pay off, although V-Diva did get up there to try and support.
And you know what we mean by that, of course, is when you try to... why don't you explain what eat the baby means, my friend, even though it started in Chicago.
Okay, maybe this time. We've actually got a perfect picture of it here. We can see Scald Eagle holding back the Spanish jammer there, Furia. V-Diva got up, tried to catch up and reabsorb her into the pack, but was called out of play. So didn't quite eat the baby that time, so Furia managed to escape the pack.
Yeah, actually, eat the baby was first seen by, we got a team timeout, so I'm going to give you a little bit of history lessons.
Okay.
We got some time to kill, brother. So, Eat the Baby is actually a play that started in Philly.
Okay.
And my former teammate, the legendary Yang of Fire from the Windy City Rollers All-Stars, she had it done against her, and she came back to Chicago and said, oh, dudes, this was done to me in Philly. Their jammer played defense on me as a jammer. What? And she was on my home team. We were on home teammates together. We were known as the Manic Attackers. And we were, back in the day when you still had themes for teams, if you can still believe that, we were escape mental patients. So we were the skaters that would steal your meds, eat your babies, and skate over your graves because we were just crazy enough to do it. So our play at home became Eat the Baby.
Ah, so that's where the phrase came from.
Isn't that weird? And it's so funny because I heard when I was coaching in Australia with Radelaide, much love to the Adelaide Roller Derby, they were like, no, we heard it's because, you treat them like a child and then you eat the baby or something. It was something along those lines. And I just thought it was so fascinating to hear how roller derby speak, much like corner coaching, bench coaching, mirror coaching.
Third base coaching, yeah.
Yeah, how it's just a different interpretation throughout the globe. So we're going to get back to the action on the track.
Bit of a false start there. Darth Vader thought that the end of timeout whistle was the start of the jam whistle, but no harm, no foul.
Well,
This time they can go for real.
That's Much versus Darth Vader, and 92 on the board for USA, 5 for España. We have Much with lead jammer once again.
So I'm still right in thinking that we're 13 and a half minutes to go. We've only seen one power jam so far.
Yeah, it was that one power jam when Capero passed the star to Hija de Odin, and she went to the box for a cutting of the track. Scald Eagle capitalized on that, picking up 15 points in that specific jam.
Laura Much, beautiful one-footed backwards glide around the outside to pick up another 5 points. So stars are down on Spain. Darth Vader's trying to do the star pass. Has got it just to Ettore Rocha.
Yeah, beautiful.
Just held the footing to come through. Caffeined with a lovely sweep from the outside. Easy 5 for Laura Much. So I want to give a shout out to Sucker Punch Skate Shop, Europe's original Derby owned and devoted skate shop. They're dedicated to helping you with honest advice to find exactly what you need. Our technical knowledge and expertise is unrivaled, as is our availability of your favourite gear and fast shipping throughout Europe. Visit us at suckerpunchskateshop.com. So we have Syntax Error is up against, looks like Snot Rocket Science. I believe that is the first jam for Snot Rocket Science. Thank you, Jonesy, that is correct. Nice. Drawn back, good draw back there from Mia Palau. And lead jammer is picked up, Snot Rocket Science. Syntax Error drawn back by Tracy Akers. Again, it's that foursome, Tracy Akers, Sexy Slady, Lacey Knight, and V-Diva. You can see there's a lot of jammers going to have nightmares about those 4 after this weekend is done. 5 more points picked up by Snot Rocket Science. Spain have 2 blockers in the box. Jam is called. Coach Drew Flowers deciding, you know what, we'll take advantage of this 4-on-2 and have some fresh legs out there. And fresh legs will be Satan's little helper. Also give a quick shout out to Cheeseball Precision Skate Bearings. It's easy being cheesy. Cheeseball's bearings are now lactose free, and you can find them online at Quad Skate Shop. So we have Furia for Spain, but disadvantaged 4-on-2 is Satan's little helper just spins past, but great job by Ettore Rocha. Furia is, despite the 2-person disadvantage, right behind. Damage limitation, Drew Flowers saw, call it. Start with a 4-on-3 pack advantage, and it's that awesome foursome in the pack again, joined by Scald Eagle. So watch 1-1-1, the Spanish pivot. Great work. Joined by Bambi Killer. Managed to slow down Satan's little helper to allow a jammer out. So Darth Vader will be jamming against Scald Eagle.
Scald Eagle right up that outside lane. King Crazy picking up lead jammer almost immediately for Team USA. Getting a nod from Blackjack, and I believe that's Jessica Chestnut.
That's Jessica Rodriguez.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jessica Rodriguez. I apologize.
Yeah, the Rose City Jammer, who unfortunately picked up quite a bad injury last year.
You know, Rodriguez is her given name and Chestnut is her derby name, but that's cool.
No.
All right, back
Sorry.
to the action on the track. We have Scald Eagle. No? Oh, I apologize, Jessica Rodriguez. You are correct. I am incorrect. Back to the action on the track. Scald Eagle right there, putting the brakes on beautifully, trying to change her trajectory through the pack.
Again with that familiar sort of open leg stance as she cruises round the apex. Star pass has been completed. Hija de Odin has the star now. Trying to find the way through. Drawn back all the way by fellow pivot Tracy Akers. Still both Scald Eagle racking up the points, 25 and counting on this jam. And finally, Hija de Odin makes it through. Initial pass completed.
Yeah, she does put that star on her helmet. She is now eligible to score points, but Scald Eagle is just stalking her prey and calls the jam right before Hija de Odin picks up any points.
Yeah, smart play too, was to clear the box as Lacey Knight was in the box. So here we see Scald Eagle slamming the brakes on the outside, back to the inside and powering through. We have an official review called by Team USA. So while we're waiting for that, let's also give a shout out to Kaya Skates.
Oh, yeah.
So Kaya Skates, the Kaya Sapphire lightweight composite shell from the Box Fit. Affordable, durable, and available now. Kaya, it's time.
So the highest score in a single jam goes to the jammer we just saw, number 50 herself, Scald Eagle, getting 29 points in one single jam. King Crazy.
That's not bad going, is it? You'd take that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I feel like if I got 29 points in an entire game, I would feel like a superhero, let alone in one jam.
You can't say that, Val. I've seen you jam.
Shush you. It's because you're mean.
I also, true, there is that.
Although, can we get Darth Vader on Team Star Wars? Can I just put that out there? Do some homework, brother. Make it happen.
That would be awesome. Since we have a Team USA game, we want to give a shout out to not only one of the tournament sponsors, but one of Team USA sponsors as well. Roller Derby Elite. Our boots are like pillows for your feet.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love them pillows for your feet from Roller Derby Elite.
So we've got the official review going on now. In fact, I'm not sure what Drew's saying here, but we said we do have a good crowd. Remember, this is just day 1 of 4.
Yeah, this is astounding. Like, all right, so here's Grandma getting misty-eyed right before we get back to the action on the track. 2011 was our first ever Roller Derby World Cup, and I was very privileged to be a part of that crew as well.
That was in Toronto, wasn't it?
That was in Toronto, hosted by TORD. And then the next one was hosted by Dallas.
Dallas Derby Devils, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in Dallas in 2014. And here we are today in 2018. Thank you to Rainy City Roller Derby for hosting this fantastic event. It's just amazing to watch the way that Roller Derby has grown. This tournament in and of itself is already like twice the size.
Well, it's almost 3 times.
Almost
it was
3 times,
13 teams, first time out, 38 now.
Yep.
Although out and lead jammer and approaching the pack on the scoring pass is Lauren Much. And Lauren Much has picked up a back block penalty.
That's exactly what Syntax Era wanted to see. Now she is out of the pack and eligible to score points, but numero 0 is not your lead jammer. That was given to Lauren Much, which means this is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Just Asia Gar to be. A little bit of offense coming. Oh, big takedown from Asia Gar.
Yeah, giant takedown right there. But great recovery from Syntax Era. How many points?
Big smile.
Yes, and a big 5 points. That's a grand slam. Everybody around the venue, including USA fans, are smiling with glee right now, just so you are aware, viewers at home. Syntax Error is back at the back of the pack. She's got to dance with that beautiful blue strong wall. Out of the box comes Lauren Much. Syntax Error has one more blocker at the top of the pack, but here is Lauren Much.
Only one blocker to beat. Spain having a little bit of a penalty crisis.
No, we're doing all right here.
Hawaii's just come back.
Yeah, we have a bit of a confusion being called back to the track. Syntax Error trying to turn back into a blocker against Lauren Much. Lauren Much did pick up 5 more points on that last pass.
Oh, lovely little skip over the inside line from Lauren Much for another 5 points. Syntax Error trying to put, we've already got 5 on this jam, trying to put more. Lovely takeout and drawback. That is what you call a soul crush from Hawaii. From the pivot line all the way back to turn 4. And Lauren Much taken down, but I think that is a low block called. That is on Beecher. End of that jam. A lot happening in that jam. Another 10 points picked up by Spain. Takes them up to 15 with 4 minutes to go. USA picked up 14 points on that jam, taking them to 155. So the official review from just before that jam, the USA were looking for a cut call on the Spanish jammer. The no call stands, so it wasn't retained. So we have Furia up against Snot Rocket Science. Both jammers having a real tough time digging in. Tracy Akers ladders the offense on the USA, opens up inside the line. Snot Rocket Science's lead jammer.
And we have 2 blockers in the penalty box, but this is Snot Rocket Science's first jam. Second jam?
Second jam.
Forgive me, I apologize, folks. I'm also head announcer for the tournament, so I was reading important messages from the committees. But yeah, this is her second jam. We haven't seen her jamming that much. Normally, she's a very reliable, strong jammer, so it's interesting to see her be utilized towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
She's normally one of the hungry, hard-ass, crazy navigating of the pack. But so is everybody on Team USA.
Yes.
That's what's so amazing, and this is great for the coaching staff. They get to see what combinations are working best and kind of switching it up. So that's why we saw Snot Rocket Science towards the end of the game.
I say, when you look at also the Team USA roster, and you think about some of the skaters that either aren't playing or aren't here, and you just realize exactly how strong the depth is.
So out of the pack now, that is Satan's Little Helper. Satan's Little Helper is your lead jammer for Team USA.
And that is Darth Vader being drawn all the way back by Smarty Pants and Asia Gare. That is a Texas combination. Smarty Pants with the little nudge up. Smarty Pants will go and sit in the naughty box. Got a bit of a slow grind at the minute. Slady caffeined. And Asia Gare caffeined with a drawback. The stars have been passed. Mia Palau now has the star for Spain. But that front 3 wall, Hawaii, Etararocha, really making Satan's Little Helper really drawn into it. Which managed to get through. Picks up 5.
Now there is 1 minute and 37 seconds left of gameplay between these two teams. Neither team have any timeouts left.
Now, and last 2 minutes, can't call a timeout, can't call an official review.
Which is why it's convenient that neither team has any timeouts. That's what I was getting at. I was going to say they have no timeouts left, but it doesn't matter because we are now in the last 2 minutes. So official review could still be used, perhaps?
I don't think so.
We're going to try to clarify that for you.
We'll find out.
I'm actually going to do that right now. So
okay,
if
you
can handle this jam, that'd be fabulous.
Okay, so Syntax Ella and Scold Eagle. Scold Eagle taken down by Etararocha. Syntax Ella pushing against that 4 wall at the front. And again, it is that awesome foursome of V-Diva, Tracy, only Smarty Pants, not Tracy Akers. Smarty Pants win the box, of course. Not the Scold Eagle care. Scold Eagle lead jammer once more. Syntax Ella tried a little bit of jammer on jammer defense, didn't quite come off. Scold Eagle, superb work up on her tippy toe stops. Getting through, picks up 5 more points. So Team USA lined up at the side of the track. They know this is going to be the last jam now. They're just going to kill the clock and save the energy for the battles yet to come. There's no doubt Spain have made them work for this though. There's certainly been Scold Eagle doing what she does and just pirouetting on her toe stops.
Yeah, she just jumps over everybody, doesn't she? That's 5 more points added to the tally of Team USA.
Scold Eagle can call it now anytime she wants, but she's going to have fun. She enjoys skating too much.
She does love skating. She just wants to skate. And all of Team USA is standing at their team bench right now.
And just to put the icing on the proverbial cake for Scold Eagle, it is a power jam. Beautiful inside. That was awesome. And an attempted apex jump. Etararocha saw it coming.
And look at the smile on Scold Eagle's face. She's like, this is a fun game.
Scold Eagle and Etararocha both smiling at each other there. Scold is one of the characters of the sport. She is known very much for being a very smiley, happy player.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome to watch as an athlete, but even more awesome to watch as a roller derby player.
Oh, Scold Eagle getting low, dipping down.
And she's going to call that jam. Both teams are standing at their benches. Spain is so stoked right now, and they definitely should be. We saw a phenomenal performance today from the athletes in yellow, representing the great country of España. Just watch.
Just see a replay. That's that attempted apex shot. Etta Arocha shut the door. You can see the smile, but you can't see on there.
There we go. There's that smile we're talking about.
Etta had a great big smile on her face as well.
You know, that's what's so great about it. Nothing but pure bliss out on the track between these two teams. So congratulations to Team USA. They are going to definitely take this one. But what a wonderful game from Team España. 15 on the board for España, 190 for USA. It's been a blast watching this game.
It has been. It's a great game. And to see, obviously, for someone like me based in the UK, to see the American skaters up close and in person like this, it's just really awe-inspiring. But again, the heart and desire and the fight shown
I was
by
going
the
to say,
Spanish.
for somebody like me that's very fortunate that gets to see these skaters all the time, I'm more stoked to see España.
Yeah.
And like to watch the fighting that was the fire within that. When Syntax Error picked up those first 5 points in the fourth jam, that was just like everybody was smiling. Even Team USA skaters were stoked. You know what I mean?
Again, they know that especially in some of these earlier games, it is going to be one-sided. There are tougher challenges to come. But they appreciate that for a team like Spain and for somebody like Syntax Error, those 5 points are something that she'll remember for the rest of her life, and that will be a career highlight for her.
Yeah, and you know, it's something that's appreciated by all of us here at the Roller Derby World Cup, and we appreciate you back home that are tuning in. Make sure you use the hashtag RDWC 2018. So send us your photos, send us your comments, send us your predictions. We want to hear them. But yeah, Syntax Error got all the points.
All 15 points.
Like legit, not just saying like she got all the points. No, she got every point. She got 3 sets of high five. So I think the three of us should go high fiver.
I think
so we're gonna sign off. I've been Val Capone.
I've been King Crazy.
And thank you so much to G.I. Jones. We love you so, brother. Take it easy, folks, and enjoy what's left to come of the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup. We'll see you soon.
Ta-ta.